Hey, Justine Ramey of Toto's Translator Dog Training here. I'm doing my first day training session with Guinness and Crosby. Now, Crosby is a mixed breed puppy that is about to outgrow his house brother. They've had some issues with each other. Now, anyways, we're 2 hours and 15 minutes into our first day training session. And this is for you guys to know what we did today and how you should be practicing. So let me know if you have questions about any of this at all. Thank you. Leave it. Ah, thank you. I have scattered random items across the floor, counters, and table. Working on leave it. So we'll just start there. So leave it starts with 2 treats. So first of all, I'm just going to demonstrate on your table here. So you have 2 treats. So one is to be left and one is to reward with. Okay, so you're going to put this treat down and say, leave it, right? Now, the reason that we don't just go, good job, and hand him the treat he just left is that imagine that we're practicing leave it so that you're on a walk and there's a dead bird or a pork chop bone or something random on the ground you don't want your dog to put his mouth on. You say leave it. He leaves it. And say that you normally practice with treats and then he gets the treat that he just left. What will happen is you say, good job, thanks for leaving it, and he'll go back and pick the dead bird or the pork chop bone or this, whatever it is up. So instead, we want to not ever let him have the treat that he's leaving and always reward with a different one. Now, of course, this can be any object or treat. You want your reward to be better than what is being left at this point in his training. So you can use kibble and a better treat. You can use whatever he values and something that is better as a reward. And of course, if this gets mixed back in, of course, then he can have it. Okay, so it starts like this. We put a treat down, cover it up entirely, say leave it, and then I just wait and wait and wait and wait. And he pawed and he bit and whatever else. Then when he gives up on getting this treat under my hand, I click. Nope. Thank you. Good boy. So I click and then he gets this other treat. Okay, then we start practicing with my fingers spread once he has the idea, where I can easily close my fingers and block his nose from being able to grab it. Yes, good boy. Thank you. You like that hair clip? Thank you. Good. Then we practice where I'm kind of hovering. I'm always ready to swoop back in and cover it back up if he tries to steal it. The point of the game is resist your urges, not be faster than me. So some will get past you. He might steal some things, but do your best to always cover it back up before he does steal. So we start with it covered entirely, spread our fingers, then we hover. We're only moving on each level if he understands the level before. Then we're going to back away and add distance. Okay, so he is at the point where I can go, leave it. Yes, good boy. Thank you very much. Okay, now if I walk away from this treat, he's going to grab it. Right? So the smellier the treat, the more difficult it is. Yes, good boy. Good job. So that's worth a couple. Oh, boy. So it's either worth a few of the same or it's worth one really, really good treat. Okay, so if you have something better in your hand, let him have that. Okay. So, of course, I'm always ready to swoop back in and cover it up with my foot, which Guinness keeps grabbing them. Hi, buddy. Good. Thank you. Very nice. Okay. So always ready to cover it back up with my foot. The smellier the treat being left is, the harder it is. Okay. Or the more excitement he has attached to something. So this or the toilet paper that we've used. Leave it. Thank you. Good boy. I will want that those sorts of items will be more difficult. So also, the closer the treat is to him, the harder it is, right? Leave it. The farther, so swoop in, cover it back up. This behavior is brand new. He's done this for 2 hours now. Not even that, I didn't start it right away. Good boy. Good job. Thank you so much. So he wants to steal the troll. So, right past the other treat. Leave it. Thank you. Okay. So go back to basics if you need to. I want you to understand the process so that you don't just drop a treat on the floor and think he can do it and then he fails and not know what to do. Okay, so if he does fail, you're just going to make it easier. Also, don't leave these items on the ground all the time, okay? We've got crayons, baby socks, there's, good boy, thank you. Come on. Another crayon. There's toilet paper dangling. Yes, good choice. There is a trashed treat bag on the floor here. A peanut butter spoon, a sock, treats. We have more paper, crayons, pens, things dogs like to steal. So the whole point of this, so we practiced leave it. He figured it out so fast because he's such a clever puppy. Uh-oh. Yes, good choice. Thank you. So I hadn't even had the chance to say drop it yet. So the whole point of this is to put items out alongside the ones that he should be choosing, his own toys. And so he's about to steal that crayon. Yes, good choice. That's what we're doing. Okay, so act like you're not paying attention, which I wasn't. I was talking to you. Act like you're not paying attention. Work on your phone, your computer, while out of the corner of your eye, you're still, mom or dad eyes out of the back of your head, watching to see if he makes good choices. If he picks up his own toys, oh, good boy, good job. Take a second to play with them. If he walks past the crayon that's super fun to chew on, go ahead and say yes, which he understands is a click now. Yes, good boy. So he just walked past that crayon, sniffed it, didn't pick it up. Okay. Good. So, and this is all impulse control, resisting urges. So anything you can do to help that is going to help your situation. Okay, so act like you're not paying attention, but you actually are, and help him make the right choices. Okay, if he gets something in his mouth, drop it. And I'll show you next time how to do drop it. Now we've added distance to down. We were sticking the treat on his nose and pulling him straight down. Did you hear it? Down. Yes, good boy. Okay, so standing up straight. We've added quite a bit of distance because your puppy is a genius. And then practicing holding it. So here, this is distance. How far can you move away? Yes, good boy. Or we can stand right here and stand next to him and see how long. That would be duration. Or we could get a little squeaky toy and squeak it or add a distraction somehow. A baby in the house will help with that. Good. Okay, let's go. Good. Good. You're so smart. You're so smart. You did a good job. Another thing we've done is add a noise for when he messes up. Thank you. So there are actually two noises. There's one that means you better knock it off. That's that that I just did. Okay. Spit that out of your mouth. Get off the table, whatever. That is my no noise. I also have the whoops. Leave it. Good boy. Thank you. I also have a whoopsie noise. Okay, so he's in his down and gets distracted and gets up. Or you put him in a stay and he gets up. Or he is about to, he's giving you a loose leash and he pulls. So when you're practicing something and he starts to do what you're trying to fix, or what you're working on. So say that I put him in this down and he goes ahead and he gets up. I will go, uh-oh. And what that's going to do eventually is if every time he makes a mistake, you go, uh-oh, then he'll start to autocorrect on his own. And what I mean by that is he will go ahead and put himself back in the down or stop pulling on the leash. Okay, so you give the whoops, you messed up noise, whatever's natural to you. Whoops, uh-oh, whatever. And we'll go from there. Sorry, I know I'm moving around a lot, but I'm trying to make sure he doesn't grab a crayon or anything. Okay, so this going into down with, hey, do you have something in your mouth? Thank you. So adding distance, let's say that you're standing up straight and you say down and he doesn't do it. Down. I want you to just stand here and point at the ground. You probably can't see. Yes, good boys. Okay, so give him as much as 15 seconds where you're not saying anything. You're just pointing down and let him try to figure it out. So you say it once and then just wait patiently and quietly. If that doesn't work, lean forward and say down again. Okay. Now, as far as his nails are concerned, he's already, you see how his hips are cocked? He's like over sideways. That is a sloppy down, and that is going to help us. He's more relaxed when he's in that down. So take a treat and push it towards his shoulder, and that'll put him over on his side. And then pull his, I know, Guinness, I'm sorry. And then we do a nice soothing belly rub. Oh, it feels so good. Okay, and then we touch his feet. Yes. However long he will handle. If it's seconds, and that's fine. So, try touching his feet again, huh? Shh. So we're using calm, quiet voices. If he bites or kicks or gets wild, the belly rub ends. Okay? Good. And don't touch his feet, don't hold him here touching his feet. We still want it to be a pleasant experience. And here in a few weeks, when we've done this for a while, we'll start adding in the nail clippers. Okay, so quiet, calm belly rubs where you touch his feet. Okay, Good. Good boy. Okay. So anything you can think of that's impulse control related, do it. So here, let me show you with the toilet paper, which I'm sorry, I was hoping to be able to put this back, but he did nab it and unroll it. So, it caught some wind. Yes, good boy. He didn't grab it. So he can have a treat for that. Where you at, bud? Yes, good boy. Thank you. Okay. So he's waving in the wind and he is not grabbing it. That's the goal. Leave it. Yes, good boy. So you can say leave it and tell him what he's supposed to do if he's about to not resist his urges, follow his urges. Remind him, leave it, drop it, whatever. Also, if you don't have to say leave it, that's worth more. That's what we're going for. We're going for a dog that you don't have to supervise. So if he walks past the crayon and he sniffs it and just keeps walking, or the toilet paper or whatever, recognize that as more valuable. So more treats, more love, more whatever, than you having to tell him to leave it. Now, him leaving it is still very important and very good. Anyways, I hope this is helpful, and please let me know how it goes. Leave it and set yourself up with objects out here. Just don't forget that they're down. Pick them up when you're done. Just because we can do it in a training session doesn't mean we're ready for real life with toilet paper and crayons all over the floor. But he's doing really good. You guys have such a great little family. Anywho, I'll talk to you real soon. Thanks for letting me train them. Bye-bye. Oh, Guinness. Well, of course I turn the camera on and you get a butt itch. Hey, where's your belly? So, this is not playtime. We're not going to get excited about belly rubs. Oh, good. We're going to have calm, quiet belly rubs, huh? Yeah, what a good belly. What a good belly. Oh, and then we go down his leg. Yes, good boy. Thank you, Guinness. Yes, good boy. Thank you. Okay. Down his foot again. Yeah, good boy. Okay, so that is more than he likes. That's why he's chewing on me. Yes, good boy. Good. Okay, so you want to do this in whatever interval he can handle calmly and politely. And then we build on it. So maybe right now we can barely touch his feet. Yes, good boy. But that was better than the one before. Okay. Good. Good. And we take our time because this is something that's going to last for 12 years. Okay. And it's a lot easier to take our time and do it right now than it will be to fix it. Yes, to fix it later. Okay. So have calm, quiet time with lots of belly rubs, calm, quiet belly rubs. If he bites you, kicks you, it ends the belly rub. And then spend time where, oh, good. You're so freaking handsome, buddy. Yes, good boy. Oh, good, huh? Very nice. Good boy. Good. Yes, good boy, huh? Good. Yes, good job. All right, so you guys spend a few minutes a day doing that. You're going to see improvement in no time, and I'll show you how to build on it. Thanks for letting me work with this handsome, handsome boy. And this handsome one, too. Yeah, we like him, too. Yes, good boys. Okay, also impulse control related is waiting to go through doors. This is just going to keep a calmer mindset, and this is what I want you to be doing with the crate. I'll make another little video to show you how to do it there. Okay, stop sign hand signal, just like stay. The difference is he doesn't have to stay where he is. He can move around. He just can't go through the door. Okay, so opening the door. So I just bumped Guinness with my leg to get him out of the way. This is step number one. Step number one is you are in between the dog and what he wants, the door to go out. Okay, so if he's trying to get to a person, you get in between him and that person. Okay, this is all about personal space. So we have personal space, so do they. We can make them move by not even ever touching them, just by getting in their personal space. Okay, so Guinness is kind of, or I'm sorry, Crosby is kind of in the way of the door, so I can ask him to move by getting in to his personal space. Good, thank you. Stop sign, hand signal, wait. Good, Crosby. Wait. Okay, opening the door. If he tries to go through, you can shut the door, or stick your leg in the way. Good. Wait. Good. Okay, let's go. Good boys. Thank you. Guinness. Thank you, Crosby. Good. Good. So each time he gets a little more excited because I'm moving towards him, I either stop moving or back up. So pulling at the cage is one where I'll back up. And Guinness is right here. I'm not sure if that's how we normally do things. I thought it was based on what I had heard you say. Good. Good. Okay. Ooh. We even have our nail clippers here. Good. I'm going to uncover my bed just so that we can see a little bit better. Good. Up. I know that I smell good. I should go wash my hands. That'd be this point, wouldn't it? Thank you. Okay, so a couple of little kisses are fine. Again, you draw the line. The more excitement there is, the crazier it'll be when they come out. Crosby, wait. Stop sign hand signal, just like stay. Now here, all I'm going to do is shut the door if he tries to go through it. Nope. And if he busts his way through, I will pick him up and put him right back in, and we'll try again. Wait. Now, he doesn't know what I'm asking of him. He's going to figure it out right now. Good. So that time I wasn't. Okay, good boy. I wasn't sure on that last time. Okay, let's go. Come on. So you let me know if this is about the right amount of wild. Hey, let's go. Come